Hello everyone, I'm Nicholas Guillermo with Activism Truth, and this video is about how Floridians can save their economy with a state bank solution. A state bank is a non-for-profit, state-run banking system that the state keeps its finances in. Rather than invest in the big banks like Bank of America and Chase and Citibank, who really just invest for their own profit in the mega corporations, Wall Street, foreign corporations, and the military industrial complex. A state bank invests in the state only. So that means that in order to earn more capital off of the money that we have circulating in the state, we can ensure that our taxes that we have paid that are supposed to fund uh, fulfillments our government is supposed to make for us will actually go to service small businesses in the state and schools. The state bank invests in the state, and there's a huge difference between our current economy where we have the state investing our taxes and these big banks who invest overseas and in major corporations that profit globally for their own benefit. The state bank works for the people's benefit because after they've invested in this locally owned businesses and students who pay off their student loans and businesses who pay back their loans, the interest that is accrued is used for two things. It's to pay a salary of the workers. They are paid on a nonprofit salary, and the interest, the extra interest, goes actually back into the general funds of the state. So imagine that. Imagine like Bank of America or Wells Fargo or Chase banks profits instead of going to CEOs and going to enrich them investing in Wall Street. Imagine them going into the state itself. And that's the solution that we will have if we have a state bank in Florida. So what I'm pushing is for you, the viewer of this video, and others in Florida who can receive this information to become part of an activism truth solution. And what I push is the activismtruth.com program, which is when people will unite together for a critical mass that will be equivalent to the amount of voters necessary to put initiatives on the ballot. Florida is a unique state with the initiative process. It allows us to put our own law changes on the ballot. Not every state has this right, but this right is crucial to stop corruption in government and to fix problems in our government. And we can bring a government back to work for and by the people. We can have a true constitutional republic if we start to amend the holes in our Constitution with dramatic constitutional amendments. The state bank amendment is dramatic. It can be done. The state of North Dakota has implemented this about 100 years ago, and they're the only economy in the whole nation that is not spiraling into bankruptcy. They are the only economy in the nation that is not bankrupt. And they have a great economy that's booming. You know, some big banks have come in. They've allowed for this kind of free market of other banks to be allowed, but the state's money is invested only in the state bank. So they really have a great solution. And it's time we implement this in Florida. Florida has one of the best ballot access rights in the nation. For ballot access, we can put ballot initiatives to make our own law changes. We can create referendums to stop bad laws put on us. Uh, we need to create initiatives that open up more ballot access rights. And we need to create tangible voting and ensure our voting system is credible. And when we have a ballot initiative put on the ballot for tangible voting, for a stronger voting system, not relying on electronic voting machines at all in the state, that is completely transparent, allowing all the voters to see ballot counts done like on video for the counties and cities, where they can see every ballot counted right in front of their eyes. You know, we can create real changes in this nation. So I want to help lead the direction and get you to be involved. And you can start by going to activismtruth.com and reading what I have to say about the ballot initiative process. And you can join the independent forum. You can sign up on the email list. You can join any of the other links. I have a Twitter link, YouTube subscription. You can subscribe to this video. There's a Facebook group, and I'm going to be implementing a lot of other groups and options here in the near future. So you really should join so that you can be a part of this. Because again, when we reach a critical mass of voters needed to put our initiatives on the ballot, the solution will be right in front of us. At that point, we can put any initiatives on the ballot that we want practically overnight. Using the internet, we can email you the petitions that you want to sign. You can sign them, get a few of your friends, families, and neighbors to sign, and associates, and you can mail them in, or you can drop them off at a local center where we'll be bringing them to the local elections department. In that way, we can qualify initiatives almost effortlessly. They won't need big fundraising drives to get on the ballot. We only need strength in numbers. So that's why you really should partner with me and spread the word. You can share this video with others, join the social networking sites, share the links. Engage with me in conversation. Talk to me about it. I have family in Florida. I really care about Florida. I visit a couple times a year or once a year, usually most years, and I really want to see things change there. So, what we essentially need is we need like 100,000 signatures. Actually, it's more than that. But look, if we had like 1,000 people in Florida that care enough about their state who would volunteer like 1 day a week to collect some signatures, I guarantee you in the 4 years we have to qualify initiatives, we could get 500,000 signatures to put anything on the ballot. That's 500 signatures in 4 years. That's like, that's like less than a signature a day. They just need to be from a registered voter. And you could get them at a gas station, a supermarket, uh, anywhere. You can go meet your neighbors. That would be a great way to unite your community. And I want to see people join this program and create meetup groups in their area and post on Craigslist to promote the solution. And we got to bring people into, yes, one centralized location, like the Twitter feed I'm working on, the YouTube links, um, Facebook groups, email networks, but also we need to decentralize our networks. So that means you need to play a role in getting your own contacts aware of this solution. And when enough people have contacts who are aware of the solution, who have other contacts who are aware of the solution, we could virtually do this within a couple months' time if we all played a role in spreading the word. If you just visualize the duplication process, what happens when 10 people tell 10 people to tell 10 people, we team up together, we can accomplish these goals. And it's really a real solution we can achieve by putting initiatives on the ballot that are powerful. Everyone gets a voter guide, they get to read about them, and they get to actually vote for real solutions. So, just briefly, I'll go down the list of things that we'll need to do. They'll be very effective. We create tangible ballots for one that's got to win majority support. Who doesn't want a transparent voting system, right? Then we create the right to recall the governor, the right to make local statutes and amendments. These bills have been drafted, by the way, for recall and statutes. And there's been a lot of good bills drafted that I can mail you if you join my mailing list for Florida. And we'll need to create a state bank as a solution. We should legalize industrial hemp as a solution. We should legalize alternative medicine and let people opt out of this Obamacare system, which has really forced uh, medical establishment down your throat. It's a sick care industry. More people get sick from this medical establishment than are healed. Just look at the prescription drugs statistics. And that's what they are forcing on us with Obamacare. If we just legalized alternative medicine, the economy would flourish. So join Activism Truth if you like what you hear. Florida has a lot of chemtrails. It's certainly a cause of sickness. We need to do something about that. And water fluoridation and GMO foods. We need to protect our rights to bear arms and the right to. We need to have a cleaner environment. Stop corporate subsidies and start renewable energy in Florida. And there's a lot of solutions we can implement. So I really encourage